Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna be real. Straight up, the PD as a whole are just we got PTSD from joggers, because of how they're so frequently utilized.
That's our first time actually, you know, well, doing something with jogger.
Actually, if you want additional context, the call that we had just gotten off of was a bank robbery with an engine swap jogger, and we didn't even pursue it because it's such a waste of time.
No way.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not kidding. There is okay now. To be fair, the reason we pursued yours, or not yours, but you guys in the jogger, despite being in a jogger, is because in the first situation that we broke off from, literally minutes before that robbery was called in at the 24/7, the sorry, the jogger that was there, that is engine swapped, that gets used in crime every single day, we know exactly what they do consistently every
How come you
time.
guys know pyramids?
Because it's pointless, because they just go over the barrier. They go over the barrier. They take the staircase off of Innocence and like Alta towards
Then
Form.
whatever we did should be clear, no?
No,
I mean, it's an
no,
answer.
because again, there was no level of aggression anywhere prior to the stairs or anything like that. But again, the moment y'all start doing that, that's when it becomes problematic.
I see.
But straight up, I'm not kidding. Ideally, just don't bring a jogger to crime. That I promise you will resolve 99% of your issues. Now, don't get me wrong. If there's a pursuit and then there's an interference car pitting officers, blocking officers, I'd obviously expect some level of aggression there. Just understand that every officer is going to be at their wits' end dealing with any jogger. Doesn't matter if they are stock. None of it matters because, again, just going to go over a center median, go over a small barrier, and then we typically have little to no means of pursuing at that point.
Understandable. I mean, I don't know that personally.
Yeah.
Again,
I guess the unfortunate reality of this situation is you guys don't necessarily see what we are on the receiving end of every time.
I do. I just
Well, I mean more so regarding the Draugr.
Yeah, now I understand.
And so you guys being on the receiving end of us being sick and tired of Draugrs, I don't necessarily want to say it's like the craziest thing in the world, but I can also understand the frustration of not anticipating a level of aggression.
I get it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I mean, the same thing would happen if somebody was consistently using Guardians, Contenders, all of those lifted vehicles, Riatas. The thing is, none of those ever get used consistently. A one-off situation, it is what it is. But when, I'm not kidding, I'd probably argue half of robberies right now are... Okay, let me rephrase. I'm not going to say half. I'd say a third of all calls we respond to have a Draugr, and of that 30%, 80% of them will almost immediately go up a set of stairs, knowing full well we can't go over them, or over center medians. But again, not that that's your fault. And the staircase that y'all originally went up wasn't the most like egregious one, but at the same time, at that point, it's exhibiting pretty much the same behaviors as all the other scumbags utilizing them in crime.
Yeah, I guess. But I'm also a man of principle,
Yeah, I can understand. I can understand.
But I get it, though. I get it. It's fine.
All right, give me 1 second. All right, 390 is gonna put up a report. Did we end up finding out what was taken from Shlomi?
From what Shlomi was saying, they took literally everything.
Affirm.
His keys, and then they threw his keys out the door, and they said, "Go fetch."
Hello.
I had Pop trying to get the thing down, the Draugr. Did you impound it already?
No.
Okay, where's the Draugr?
the last I saw it, it was on the back of your tow truck.
Okay.
Was
Oh
it
no,
not on the back of your tow truck?
Okay, yeah, I woke up at the phone shop, and I believe I saw Droga followed by a bike.
Oh, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not too concerned about it. Plus, with the pending impound request stuff, again, I'm not too worried. So don't worry about it.
Okay.
All right, have
Sorry
a good
about
one.
that.
No, you're good. You're good. Bye.
Okay, bye.
All right, sorry. I do need to fingerprint you. The thing is, you were in possession of Shlomi's radio. Or not radio, sorry. Well, actually, I'm going to assume radio, considering you have his ID. So I am going to have to reach out to him, find out what was stolen, and try to get to the bottom of this.
Just don't let him know I'm caught.
Because
if you do, then I'm in trouble. My safety.
Yes. So the thing is, I will. It's going to be very. It's no. It's going to be. Listen. What? Despite being the first officer there, there's a reason as to why I didn't negotiate. I fucking hate Shlomi. If Shlomi showed up dead tomorrow, my response would be good riddance, okay? Which is why I stepped away and had somebody else negotiate. Because if I was in the negotiate, I mean, I could do it, don't get me wrong. But I didn't want there to be any sort of bias, especially because he was poking y'all's buttons and being an absolute idiot.
Stupid.
Trust me, I know. I know.
Okay, listen. If you're gonna give him his shit back, just say you found it on the road. Don't let him know I'm caught. Because if you do, then I'm in trouble.
So what
I'm not leaving prison.
What I can do? Okay, how about this? How about you tell me what you took off of him? And then I will call him saying, in the pursuit, a bunch of stuff was found dumped in a bush. What were you missing?
Wait, repeat that?
If you tell me what you took off of Shlomi, I mean, obviously excluding his ID. That was it? There was nothing else?
Radio. And his radio.
ID and radio.
Yeah,
okay.
It's because I got scared that when he leaves, he's going to, talk into his radio and call these people.
Yeah, he was absolutely going to do that. And his friends were over at the tuna shop just minutes before. Okay, here's the thing. I will call him at the very end of your processing and get, statement regarding what was actually taken. Or actually, Ricky, were you the one to get Shlomi's statement?
Negative. I believe it was
Davenport. Did he indicate what was taken? I know a bunch of stuff was mentioned, but do have the individual that has his ID on their person, so I just need to know what I'm seizing to return.
He couldn't tell me exactly what it was, but all he had left on him was a phone and a tablet. They apparently threw his keys out, but he couldn't locate them when I was there. But
A firm. Okay. I'll try to reach out to Shlomi at some point. I don't want to do it while I have the individual in custody necessarily, because I'm gonna be real. They gonna wait at the prison for him and he gonna be dead.
they're already at Mission Road when I was bringing this guy in.
This is not safe. Like, look.
I understand. I understand. Listen, you're safe here.
I mean, look at Twitter, man.
Boulder post as well. He's already getting active, I guess you could say.
You look in Twitter?
Done. What happened here? Ooh, I'm going to assume one of the individuals that was robbing the store with you has been shot because Shlomi just twatted one cunt down. All right. I'm gonna get you fingerprinted here. I'm sorry for delaying. There's just I'm trying to weigh your processing and not immediately indicating that you're in custody, because you're right. They are going to come either straight here or wait for you at the prison. So right here at the bottom of the display, the little round bit, the fingerprint scanner, I'm just going to take your index finger and put it right against here. Just try not to move too much. We are. All right. So we're good there. All right, so you have I'm just gonna run through a couple things here. You have 2 tablets on you. Were they both yours, or were one of them?
Both of them are mine.
All right.
I
The
just took
chest
shoe off.
armor.
That's it. It's all mine. It's all mine.
What about the wallet?
All mine.
All right. Brass knuckles. So truly, the only 2 things you took are the ID and the radio.
Yeah.
All right. We are. Did Shlomi have any weapons on his person?
He did.
Did. Okay. Is that why you have a magazine? Here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And the brass knuckles also yours?
That one's mine.
29 772 Beans location. I'll be en route.
Visit above 76.
Okay. Tell you what. I again, I'm trying to weigh.
Yeah, just returned from PD standby.
Keeping stuff on your person. I'm gonna have to hold on to a decent amount of it. But upon your release, if you 311, once I confirm with Shlomi what was taken, I can return. A few things to you. Specifically, and obviously you've already identified the radio and the ID, the wallet and the chest armor, alongside the magazine. I don't think he's going to admit to the magazine, but whatever. Ultimately, I just want to ensure that, you know, I'm not looking over anything here. But either way, if you 311 upon your release, I should be able to get you this stuff back fairly quickly. Okay.
Okay.
So the other stuff is going to be seized, placed in a bag, and handed off to DOC. I'm going to let you walk on your own 2 feet. Please don't run.
Occupied 4 times, all wearing green.
Right,
Like
this
green,
way.
kind of like not pajamas, but like a tracksuit.
Doo-doo-doo.
Hey,
Did you just take your radio?
Hey, firm, took my radio, got me cuffed them, and then maybe put my guns and everything in the trunk.
10-4.
Wait, was there an individual that was cuffed?
Hey,
I don't feel right, man.
They said to uncuff her.
I don't know, like-
Female, she was wearing all green.
What do you mean?
Like all
You know,
them.
my feelings are pretty good. And if I
We had a
feel like if I
situation
go to
from
prison, if they come down there,
exchange earlier.
I
Not
just don't
gonna
feel
know
safe
you
going
even
back.
went to prison.
Female was taken. This is like over 2 hours ago.
Well, the jogger is, you know,
We had the
told.
female cuffed, and then she was.
And he told me that you said something about Twitter and like won't come down.
Possibly related.
I mean,
That's true, but
Did the others get caught?
no, it was just you, from my understanding.
Okay, so it was 100% one of my people.
Yeah, no, 1,000%. Not only that, it was retweeted by a Thomas Helvig. He's part of the besties. Huh.
Okay, so logically, they know that some of us were going to prison.
Not really.
And wait, you said Thomas?
Thomas Helvig retweeted Shlomi's tweet.
Thomas. Okay. Well, he knows who I am, and he was, blowing my phone earlier. So, I'm guessing if he checks, the news or whatever, and sees that, I'm in prison, I'm fucked. So I don't know. I don't really know what to do. I mean, clearly they caught one of my people. That just gives them the hint that he's going to prison, clearly, and I'm not answering my phone calls. So, it's just logic, you know.
I mean, while I do agree with you, I can't just release you,
that.
unfortunately. I don't know what the
guards
alternative would be. It doesn't seem that there's there's DOC available. And the other thing is we're fairly short-staffed today.
I can hide.
Are you sure? All right.
I'll be fine.
All right. I just want to make sure there's nothing on your person. Then do me a favor. Yeah, actually, just stay right there. All right. Uno momento. Looks like you ran into a situation where the points were not displaying properly a month ago. The points on your license. It looks like that's been resolved because now you only have 3, not 17.
Yeah.
Oh, I lied. Somebody else was actually caught. I think they're being processed down to Mission Row. Is it just robbery? Yep. 2 counts of robbery. We're gonna cut him a break there. All right. The last thing I need to do is run this gun, and I will be right back with you. This won't take too long. Disregard the shot at the BCSO, testing a casing. Stolen bank truck. Criminal use of a firearm. Okay, both the same. 1 projectile, 1 casing. Move to incident. On March 8th. One 7-2-5-1.
At 29, I processed the VAF and informed Mr. Brown via document that his vehicle got a strike. Sorry on that.
Person found. Criminal use of a firearm. the hot gun, and then possession. The tampered firearm. Unknown. I don't know if it's actually a tampered or removed from the weapon. Found to be without a serial. All right. So just a heads up. Well, actually, are you with me? Are you good?
Yeah.
All right. So the firearm that you had on your person came back to a situation from a couple days ago regarding a bank truck.
Bank truck.
Yes. It was actually I lied. Not a couple days ago. It was today. It looks. Ignore me.
Today.
No. Ignore me. It's because I escalated it from a report to an incident. Let me get you the exact date. I want to say it was the 5th. Let's see. Yep, March 5th. It was used in a stolen bank truck off of Utopia and Greenwich Parkway. Both casings and projectiles coming back to the firearm on your person were involved, and as such, I do have to charge you with criminal use for that. Regarding the current list of charges, as of right now, you are looking at that hot gun situation, so just criminal use for that, and then for this situation, wonderful, charges disappeared. One moment.
49-10-42. The undermine is calling me.
Ain't that in an hour?
Yeah, but I gotta get ready, watch videos, get
Hey,
bike
firm.
stuff like that.
Sorry. So you,
I haven't used that gun, but I guess okay, whatever. I don't really care.
So the way we process hot guns is if it was generally used in a crime in the sense of like, truthfully, if locals are shot, but not civilians, you'll typically just get a criminal use charge. However, if civilians are shot or officers, then we push the individual charges in addition to criminal use.
Someone shot in this gun?
Yeah, so this gun was shot because casings and projectiles were found at the scene of a bank truck robbery. And that was 3 days ago.
Civilians or
It was locals.
Okay.
Typically, when it comes to bank truck robberies, it's local guards being shot down.
Okay.
So we don't technically charge for the actual shooting individually of each guard. We just sort of throw an umbrella criminal use of a firearm, which that alone is 30 months and a $7,500 fine.
Golly.
Now, regarding the current list of charges, just about done. So you are looking at 2 counts of robbery. One is going to be for the 24/7. The other is for the individual robbery of Shlomi. And then 1 count possession of a tampered firearm for the deagle on your person. Prior to any reductions, for this situation, you're looking at 100 months, or $30,000 fine. That's separate from the overall with the hot gun. That would be 130 months in total and a $37,500 fine. If you plead guilty, give me a second. I can tell you what I can do for you. 130 minus 25% drops to 97. Time in custody. Okay. So if you were to plead guilty, I can drop that to 97, take into account additional time served. I'll do 60 months in exchange for a guilty plea, but that would be guilty to both the hot gun and this. Otherwise, we can separate them and figure out.
Sign guilty.
All right. A memento. Do you have any violent felonies on your record? You do. Your DNA's on file, so we're good there. Let me get you billed. I don't necessarily want to delay your prison time. I think the quicker you get out, the better. All right, you've been billed $37,500, and I'll drop it to 55 months. Boa, do you have any comments, questions, or concerns prior to me sending you off?
No.
All right. I will not be available in about 45 minutes. I don't know if you will be out, but I will document once I speak to Shlomi if any of the stuff he indicates was stolen was on your possession. Otherwise, I'll indicate that an officer can go into the evidence locker and return it to your person. Of note, it's going to be things like the wallet, which is empty, but still, I don't want to assume it wasn't stolen because I still need to speak to Shlomi. But for your safety, I don't want to have that conversation right away.
Understandable.
And the armor. Obviously, I know the radio and the ID's his, but it'd be what it be. Yeah. Any comments, questions, concerns?
No.
All right. If that's the case, I'm going to get you sent out for the 55 months. You stay safe, okay?
Thank
Hmm.
you.
390. Do. Funded to 20% robbery, in which Shlomi Spectre was the hostage. Roads. That's Lane Drive. Both. Dunstable Drive. Hmm. Um. Hmm. Hmm. Evidence. Photo. Hmm. I didn't check the deagle. See if it had extendo. Nope. Only had one. I think he dropped stuff. There's no way he didn't have any ammo and only had a deagle with. Cause I shot one bullet. Ugh. Um, um, hmm. Let's go here. 13344. All right, that is clear. Damn. A lot of parts went bad. Let's clarify. Okay. All right. What the hell is that? 390 radio check.
10-2.
8 firm. Ah. I don't know if I want to stream WoW. My UI is all fucked. I'm gonna be distracted. I assume Hotted's gonna be streaming, so I'll probably send y'all to Hotted. Probably stay in GTA for another 20-30 minutes. UI's been bad for years. Not wrong. It's embarrassing. PH. Now the UI is bad because of me. Check the prison parking lot. Do 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 do. Oh, I had a lot of shit in my trunk to recycle. I forgot. Huh? Wow. Is it all like that? Or not all, but that one? Have we received any 911s regarding anybody having been shot?
Negative so far. Haven't seen anything.
Hey, firm. I ask because the twat from Shlomi saying one cunt down is likely in reference to him being kidnapped and likely either kidnapping or shooting the individuals involved who did it. I heard good things about the last one, and I think it's consistently bringing players back, but like, it's short-lived, unfortunately, every time. Do 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 do. They had such good systems in place on release.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm good. I'm good.
There's cops here. 1 second, I'll call you back.
Sir, why were we speeding?
I needed a poo really bad.
You can't hold a man when he's trying to go.
Yeah, that is a really good point.
That's, you can't really.
I got a bit of runs as well, you know.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, get to it, I guess. Get to it.
Yeah, thank you.
Not a problem. You stay safe. Then he didn't even move.
$390, $424 direct.
Go for 390.
I just spoke to Shlomi. I can tell you the list of things that he lost unless you want to call you and tell you.
That would actually be perfect.
I'll give you a call in 1 second.
Hey, what just happened? What just happened? Hello.
How's it going?
I'm good.
So I spoke to Shlomi. He lost armor, wallet, ID, knuckle dusters, a radio, $4,000 roughly, 90 bandages, and 2 repair kits.
Okay, so I'm inclined to believe that individual had most of that stuff, except the money. I don't think he had any notable amount of money on him. It's possible it was dropped or even like thrown in the glove box and somebody else grabbed it. Now he did. Okay, so the vest is in evidence. The wallet is in evidence. I mean, I'm assuming he's not going to care about the bandages. He did have a very large amount of them, but didn't really think it was going to be anything of value. He did have knuckle dusters as well, but I couldn't really figure out what was and wasn't Shlomi's at the time. The guy sounded like he was genuine when he was saying. The only thing I took were his vest, or not vest, sorry, his ID and radio. So we have those. I can go ahead and grab them and get them returned to Shlomi. And then they won't be returned to the individual who took them, obviously. But he was charged with the robbery.
Okay, no worries.
So he got 2 robbery charges. One for Shlomi, one for the 24/7.
Okay, yep, no problem. Well, I know Shlomi said he's not worried about the little things or whatever, but
I imagine he wants the vest and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
I'll reach out to him and I will get that back to him.
No worries. Yeah, I just called him off the lemon list, so.
Perfect. I'll do the same. I'm gonna head into the evidence room now, grab it, and I will deliver it. I'll update my statement at the bottom because again, I'm gonna be real. The only reason I even sort of put myself in any sort of like position to where I didn't just seize everything and waited for Shlomi's confirmation is because I didn't want to be like, Shlomi, we got the guy who robbed you. He's going to prison because that guy's gonna end up fucking dead. They're
100%.
They're gonna wait at the fucking prison to kill the dude. And he was the
when I was
guy.
talking to him, he said we happened to find the one that got away from you, and unfortunately, we couldn't get him to jail because we sent him to heaven.
Oh, oh my God.
So he said, "Do what you want with that."
I mean, that plus the twat. Man, I'm not at all surprised. What was I going to say regarding? Oh, the guy. The guy at first was like, he wasn't complaining necessarily. He was curious as to like why the level of aggression on the Draugr, and I did explain it to him. You know, during the pursuit, we weren't doing anything until the moment they took a staircase, and then they tried bringing us on the freeway and tried going over like the little center median thing with the train tracks. And so he is fully aware now that that is going to be the like expected response dealing with Draugrs.
Yep.
So my hope is that they learn from this and don't utilize a Draugr again, because otherwise, you know, it's going to go from 0 to not necessarily 100, but very aggressive, very fast.
Yeah.
All right, I will give Shlomi a call and get this shit returned to him. But I appreciate the heads up.
All right, no worries. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Thank you, Sam.
.640 is going to 76. The latest 1034.
Press Shlomi.
Hello.
Hey Shlomi, it's Rhodes. How are you?
Hello, Rhodes. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Hey, listen, I have your ID, your radio, a wallet, although it's empty, and a vest that I'm assuming were taken from you.
Yeah, they took. You better be sure they took everything that I had in my pockets that they could.
I'm gonna be real. It's possible the person may have had more of your stuff, but I mean, this is what we have in our possession. Also, it's also possible stuff was ditched. I know Davenport said money was taken, like $4,000 or something, but the person didn't have any cash on them. So
yeah, no, I did not expect to see the cash back again. I'm not too bummed about that. I was just lucky to find my keys after they took them, you know.
Yep. Where are you to where I can hand you these the radio, ID card, wallet, and armor?
I'm currently unable to meet just because I'm in the middle of something. However, I don't want you to wait for me. Like, would I be able to call you back as soon as I'm free if you are still around? Otherwise, can you save it for me?
I'm not going to be around much longer. Is there anywhere on like Grove I could put this where it would be safe?
You know Grove 18? You know where Grove 18 is?
I can find it.
Yeah, if you Grove 18, it's the greenhouse on Grove. If you can just put it on the doorstep, I'll pick it up.
I'll go Grove 18, right?
Yes, Grove 18.
Right, I will mark that up now. Greenhouse, and I will drop it at the front.
Yeah, I do. Sounds good.
All right, have a good one. Stay safe.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Here, real estate. Rove 18, greenhouse. What just happened? I swear the UI thing showed I didn't have a seatbelt on, but then I took it off super quick. Grove 18.
Hey.
Hello.
How you doing, Mr. Rhodes?
I'm good. I'm good. Is the greenhouse to the left? Is that one Shlomi's? I'm here to return some stuff that was taken from him, and I know he's busy.
Really?
Yeah, I have his radio, ID, wallet, and vest. And
are you got the guys to pocket wiped him?
Yes. Although they didn't have everything, I'm assuming stuff may have been dropped. But like, Shlomi said he's in the middle of something.
Chain back from him. Oh yeah, he's doing it.
And the thing is, I'm not going to be around in like 10 or so minutes, so I wanted to drop the stuff off.
I need to give it back to him if you want.
That would actually be good.
Sounds good.
Let me just call him super quick and ask him if he's okay with that. Also, how'd the taco truck turn out?
Oh,
one
it's
second.
really good. Do you want to give it a test drive?
James is here at Grove. Can I hand him the stuff?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
yes,
perfect.
You can.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, so it is this right here. Those 4 things. So how is it? Sorry.
I said, do you want to give it a test drive? It's really fun.
Okay, I kind of do.
Okay, when you get in, you need to open the back door so that I can stand inside because the seats don't bloody work.
Oh, that's awkward. Wait. Oh. There we go.
Oh shit.
It
might take a second.
You're gonna end up in the hospital, aren't you?
No, trust. It's actually great. It's kind of like a guardian. I can get the whole crew back here. Okay. Just make sure you shut them and I'll be all good. It's a sequential as well, so you have to put it in automatic.
Holy fuck! Wait.
It moves. It moves.
Wait a minute. Oh, it's rear. This is a fucking crime against humanity. Oh, it's a little rough on turns, but
you know, can't be good at everything.
Ah! James!
Oh, fuck, I can't fly.
James, where are you?
All right. Hold on,
I thought you said it would be safe.
Well, it is unless you flip the car.
It was 1 turn. Uh-oh.
Ow. I don't think that's gonna work.
We may have to run and get the scout so we can flip this over. So tell you what, it turns if you're not accelerating and you're just coasting, but it also goes on 2 wheels. Huh.
The strap.
Might need what?
An anti-roll bar.
Yeah, though that might also result in it just not turning ever. You never know. Like, you might not flip, but you might not ever turn.
Yeah, I must have to go in a straight line.
Oh,
there we go.
Oh my god, I haven't seen something on its side get flipped.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Change. Was there a...
I fucking hate sequentials.
Their Jorga was engine swapped, right? The guys that...
I don't actually know. I didn't check.
A word on the street it has a flat 6 in it, so I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna try find it and rob that shit. Allegedly. Sorry.
Ooh. I didn't hear a thing. Okay, so this is like, it's quick, sort of off the line, but then it's got like not much top end when you start getting into 8th.
It's factory limited at like 150.
Oh!
Ah!
We're good. It's fine.
Okay, I'm still here.
64076 to the latest 1099 Alpha.
This is fine.
You can drive by motherfuckers out the side of this shit as well, I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on.
Next time we get into a war, there's gonna be some crazy strats pulled out.
Wait, does it not open? Oh,
no,
never mind. There's no thing there. Okay.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Denzel was in the back earlier and he couldn't see, so I kind of...
It's fine. It's fine. Relax. It's not like you've only been ejected once already, you know, in the
exactly.
first or second turn.
Nothing to worry about.
It's okay. So you know what's gonna happen if you use this in crime?
What's gonna happen?